All right, we are live backstage, 10-man jam with 100.3 The Bull, and this is basically a homecoming for these guys. Eli Young Band,
man.
welcome, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
home.
Yeah.
So, when was your residence is in Tomball, is that right?
Well, that's where I grew up. Yeah,
Okay.
my parents still live there, and my sisters and their families. My wife and I, we live kind of in the Fort Worth area, but it is nice to be home. I tell you that.
So, do you spend a lot of time coming back, or do you kind of stay north?
We try to come back as much as possible. You know, I mean, when I'm not already traveling. But we'll be back obviously for the holidays.
Does this count for your holidays trip? This
Yeah,
this is long
no.
enough, right?
We're kind of in and out on this trip, but we'll be back for the holidays to remind our families what we look like. So.
Now, the rest of the group, where's everybody from? Hometown.
We all live in Texas. We all met at University of North Texas. I grew up in Nebraska, but been in Texas now for over half my life.
All right, so you're certified now.
I got the card in the mail. It's official.
Yeah.
I love it. So now, guys, so Break It In, amazing song. I'm
you.
looking through the catalog, and I'm like, all right, let me go back and listen to some stuff, and let me look. And y'all have a greatest hits album.
Yeah,
Doesn't
yeah.
that seem like I
Strange.
can't believe y'all been out that long already, man.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those things. We didn't necessarily know how we felt about it when we were putting it out, but I think that what felt good about it was we had this kind of career before we were on the radio. These songs that were really important to the early part of our career and the fans that we kind of, you know, we built this whole career on their shoulders. And so the hits record is a combination of a lot of music, you know, before we were ever on the radio, and then also obviously the hits that were on the radio. And so it was kind of a good, you know, culmination of the last, you know, 19 years of being a band. So.
Eli Young Band, a retrospective, just didn't sound quite right.
Yeah.
So we went with greatest hits instead.
Well, I dig it, man, and I love the new music too.
Thank
And
you.
tonight's all about the Lone Survivor Foundation.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you guys for signing the autographed guitars that we're auctioning off and stuff.
Our pleasure. Yeah.
The Lone Survivor Foundation kind of started just kind of close in our neighborhood too,
Yeah.
with Marcus Luttrell.
Yeah.
How do you tie yourself to the military? Like, what, you know? I assume y'all have military in your background or your family's backgrounds?
Yeah, all of us have relatives in the military. I've got two brothers that were Marines that did several tours quite a while ago, back when they both were in Afghanistan and Iraq, and so that, you know, doing stuff like this. We try to make sure that we do it as much as possible. And Marcus Luttrell is a good friend of ours. We've known him for a really long time, and so being a part of this is a big deal for us.
Well, when you grow up in Tomball, Magnolia, Montgomery, and stuff, your backyard is basically like a pasture generally, and so your neighbor's about 7 or 8 miles, and so then you're all neighbors. But even if it is like 10 miles away.
Yeah. You got to get on a cart or something to get there.
Now, I do want to say thank you, too, for Crazy Girl, because I've fallen in love on the dance floor many times in my life. Maybe a little intoxication love, but, man, like, nothing makes you feel closer to the girl you're dancing with if that song's playing.
Yeah, we gave every man out there an excuse to use Crazy Girl.
And we just did a little meet and greet, and this girl comes up, and she was so proud to say, "You guys wrote a song for me, Crazy Girl."
Yeah.
And her husband's like, "Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's true.
And it's accurate.
Yeah.
Spot on."
Awesome. Eli Young Band, thank you guys for being here.
Thanks
Super
for having us.
excited. You're very welcome. 10-Man Jam 2019. We're backstage with 100.3 The Bull.